Well, topping the news tonight, today, November 30th, marks the official end of the 2019 Atlantic hurricane season. It was one for the history books. Here in the Bahamas, Dorian devastated the country's second and third largest economies of Grand Bahama and Abaco. What started out as a tropical storm in late August resulted in the most powerful storm to impact the Bahamas. Forecaster Greg Thompson joins us live for a review of this year's hurricane season. Greg, good evening.
Good evening, Desmond. Good evening, everybody. Of course, Dorian was the storm that we all feared. And of course, remember always reminding the public to prepare for the Atlantic hurricane season, as you only need that one storm to really affect your season. Of course, things are very busy. We were slightly above average for most of the season. Storm systems affecting us. Dorian, as I mentioned, being the most significant storm on record for the Bahamas, being the strongest one, and the second strongest storm this side of the Atlantic to affect this area, with winds, in terms of the winds actually, of 185 miles per hour, and those gusts were above 200, affecting those islands. These are the names of the systems that were affecting the Atlantic season: Andrea, Chantal, and all the rest of those. Of course, Dorian will be ever etched in our memory, and we had very active seasons over the past 4 or 5 years, a number of storms affecting us, and we actually asking you, preparing for the 2020 season, as climate change is now being blamed on a lot of these systems affecting us, and we expect systems to be getting stronger, as Dorian was a prime example, with those winds really ramping up. August being the busy period into September, late August into September, and that actually panned out. The National Hurricane Center doing some studies on these systems with the climatology, and of course the systems being affected by climate change. These are the names that we can continue to remember for the season. Dorian staying etched in our memory. Desmond?
Thank you very much, Greg, and you said it. 2019, Dorian will go down as the most memorable hurricane season.